married.
Live from Los Angeles, welcome to Good Morning La La Land. I'm Dr. Erin.
I'm Rob Mack.
And I'm Jasmine Moyer. Happy Valentine's Day. Good Morning La La Land is America's first live streaming daily talk show, coming to you Monday through Friday on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. And it's all about love today.
That's right. Happy Valentine's Day, you guys. So today we've got a great show in store, a very loving, fabulous, sexy show in store for you. So if you want to find 3 tips to having the best Valentine's Day ever, you don't want to miss this show. Also, if you want to get inspired by one young woman's hit release song coming out today about lipstick, you don't want to miss this show. And finally, we're going to show you a way you can serve and give back. So if your heart desires to give love, stay tuned for this show. So excited.
All about the love today.
Right?
And it's Wednesday.
It's Wednesday, and you know, usually on Wednesday we talk about wealth, right? Hashtag Wealth Wednesday. And I feel that there is such a wealth of love here at Focus TV and on Good Morning La La Land. I couldn't be more excited to be starting my Valentine's Day with some of my favorite people. So thank you guys for including me here.
Speaking of wealth of love, I brought a little something for everyone.
Okay, this is
Valentine's Day, Erin.
So this is so hilarious because you're literally giving roses. Okay, you guys need to know that we have decided here at Good Morning La La Land that we really think that Rob should be the next bachelor. So we keep giving him this about it. And he keeps going, well, it's going to have to be like a complicated one, you know. But so we were cracking up because these roses, he's giving out the roses, you know what I'm saying? So I got a rose. I got a rose, that's what I know.
You know what
you are a rose.
So nice is that when Rob does become the bachelor, we got some of the first roses.
That's right.
You got the best ones.
Thank you so much.
These are
look at these long stems. Holy
I've
cow.
never had
a
longer rose in my life.
Yeah, you gotta go with the long stem roses. You can't.
Holy cow.
You can't pull up short.
Make no exceptions, Rob. Thank you.
Yeah.
As a man, do you feel extra pressure on Valentine's Day?
Yes.
Tell me about this, because I feel like women are trying to like hold back and not put that pressure on you, but
I don't think so many folks are holding back. I felt more pressure when I was in a relationship. Like being single, I don't.
Right.
So it's much more joyful. For me, it's much more joyful to be single on Valentine's Day. I can just go spread love indiscriminately and I don't have to feel any pressure. Yeah.
Indiscriminately.
Indiscriminately, just rain down. There's like a rain cloud.
Well, we talked about it yesterday, Rob. You are like water, right? So
That's
you
right.
Just rain in that love, and it is kind
flexible.
of ironically, it's raining in LA.
It's raining.
Today.
It is raining in LA.
Good.
It's raining love. Is it
Right?
raining men?
It's raining men and
raining
raining love.
Is it raining love, Erin?
It's raining love. Erin's raining cupcakes.
I brought you guys cupcakes.
Wow, I love those.
We have lots of love, lots of sweets, lots of everything in this house today.
Yes, I've got some chocolates. Luxury chocolates, compartes, actually locally sourced here in Los Angeles with some of the best chocolate from all around the world.
Wow.
And they are beautiful. Have you ever seen these before?
Let's see them.
Let me show you.
Ooh. They're so pretty. I don't even want to eat
super
them because
cool.
they're so gorgeous.
They're
It's like art. See, it's raining chocolates too. Okay.
We're gonna chocolate down.
I saved some just for you. So if you want to try one,
We're definitely going to try all of it.
Oh, I love love, and I love loving myself with all these beautiful things.
I'm going to go into a coma with the sugar today. Definitely.
Absolutely.
So I want to know about last night, though. I want to hear about the single malt whiskey.
We went to a fabulous singles night, and it was celebrating single malt whiskey at Lost Property Bar. It's on the iconic corner of Hollywood and Vine, co-owned by Jeremy Lake, a dear friend of mine. And we had so much fun. Andy was there, executive producer, and some of the Focus TV family. We invited Tamby of LA Chefs. She was there, and the Macallan rep was there, and he gave us the whole story about the difference between scotch and whiskey. And it was just fun. We had some great food, great whiskey, and just great community. That's what we're all about.
Nice.
And you don't look hungover at all, Jess.
Yeah, what's
you
up,
never look
right?
hungover. What's that about?
It's about a great makeup artist named Leticia G.
Leticia G. Big shout out, right?
Yeah. She makes me feel like I look my best self, even if I had whiskey last night.
So I couldn't make it because you guys know I went and did 4 hours in the sauna, and I don't recommend anybody. It's something that's taken a while to get up to that. But I want to talk to you guys about something. So last night I go to the sauna, which I love, Natura Spa in Koreatown. And as you guys, if you know me, I'm a sauna whore, as I say, because I love saunas so much. Like, I literally think every single, I don't mean it like that. Nothing goes down in the saunas, okay? But anyway, so I go, you know, quarterly I do big detoxes, but I try and go once a week also. So I'm in the sauna last night, and literally in these saunas, you can't wear bathing suits. You can't. It's like, yeah, it says no bathing suits, nothing in there, okay? So I go into the sauna, and, you know, usually people don't really talk or anything, and there's a clay sauna, jade sauna, da-da-da. So I'm laying in the clay sauna. It's my favorite one. And there's this other gal on the other side, and she is talking to me a little bit. And in walks this woman, and she's clearly a transgender. And I was thinking, the first thing I thought was, how cool is that? Like, she has decided that because it's women's side and men's side, right? Obviously, it's not co-ed. So she's decided that she's a woman. And you could tell, because, I mean, you can tell, right? Not looking at privates, but just even in the build of a body that comes in a room. And I thought, that's super cool. We live in LA, like, we get to live in a way that is, everyone gets to be expressed, and my feeling is that as long as people are not hurting anyone else and whatever their expression in the world is, that they get the beauty of living their love, their expression of that, their whatever. And I thought, that's an interesting thing. What do you guys think about that? Like, if you know, because there's probably parts of the world that would not be okay with that. I'm
all for love. I mean, I think, you know, I haven't known really too many cases where love is caused a problem. Ego causes problems, hate causes problems. In my whole life, love has never caused me a problem, you know? So I'm all for love. I really am, yeah.
And I'm all for love. And today, we have a very special box and a very special guest. I would like to say good morning to the creator of Bogavia, Alison Marie Regressa, one of my favorites. Hello, gorgeous.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Happy Valentine's.
Happy Valentine's Day. Thank you so much for my love box full of some of Good Morning LaLaland's favorite Bogavia products. We're going to go through it later in the show. But I just want to say thank you so much for continuing to share your love with our community.
Oh, of course. It's what I love to do.
So what do you love about LaLaLand? You know, you're bringing your business all the way from the East Coast to the West Coast. Tell me about that.
All the love that is here at oh, wait, I was thinking, what do I love about Good Morning LaLaland?
We don't blame you for that. We cannot blame you for that.
What do I love about LaLaland, about LA, is just all the dreamers. It's a land of dreamers and making your dreams come true. And I think that that's such a beautiful thing. And people who are on that path of making their dreams come true, they have so much love that just resonates. And I love that feeling. That's why I love being here, because I'm a dreamer. And I'm here to make my dreams come true, which is my skincare and beauty collection that makes everyone feel and look healthy and great. So.
Beauty of the Adriatic. Thank you for sharing your love with us and your story. We're so excited that you're part of our community. She's also doing organic facials at the local Air One down the street at Beverly Boulevard tonight at from 6 to 9.
I'm actually going to do it in Venice.
Venice!
Yeah.
Oh,
nice.
Even better.
Yeah.
Even better. Oh, well, thank you. We'll talk more about that later.
I love her
in the
midnight
show.
oil. Actually, after I got out of the sauna last night,
Dope,
it's
right?
actually amazing because it has all the oils. You know, after you do all the research and stuff, because I'm a research junkie, you know, you get into all the different amazing oils, and she's done them all into one serum, and I'm like, oh, perfect, done. Thank you.
It's amazing. And it's so lightweight.
Right?
So lightweight, everything all in one box. All the things I love the most, and I can't wait to share with you later in the show. Even says Good Morning LaLaland on the back. She's the best.
Beautiful box.
Beautiful box. Beautiful roses. Look at this day of love.
It's gorgeous. Gorgeous box.
You know, it really is. So I got this really nice necklace from a girlfriend of mine. You know, we had the Chakra Girl on the show a couple of weeks ago, and I've been really thinking about like crystals and meditation and all of that stuff. And so she gave me this rose quartz to help heal with love. Isn't that nice?
It's gorgeous. It matches your shirt and everything.
Yes, matches everything. And I just thought it was really interesting because it's supposed to really help you accept all the past hurts that have happened in the landscape that it's created for you now to move forward in a place of love.
Right? Here's rose quartz from our dear friend
Lee Dahlberg.
This is one of my favorite ones, Rock Band. Heart. So cute.
I love the rock band. I've always loved the rock band.
Right?
Yeah, beautiful.
So you guys, we're going to take a little break, and when we come back, we're going to talk about 3 tips to having the best Valentine's Day ever, no matter where you are in your life, whether you're single, married, whatever. So stay tuned. We will be right back.
Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to This Week in Focus. I am your host, Victoria Simone, bringing you some of the highlights of what was filmed last week at the Focus TV network, which is America's first video streaming talk show network. I have my girl today helping me out,
Josie Moye, co-host of Good Morning La La Land. Tell me about This Week in Focus.
All right, well, first up, let's actually talk about the newest issue of Focus magazine with Lillian Garcia on the cover. This amazing woman is a singer, songwriter. She's a host of her own podcast, Chasing Glory, and she's a WWE alum. She was also on your show. Last week on the Focus TV network, we shot Moms Matter, hosted by Shirin Yadigar. We had Shift Happens with Matt Galan and psychic Michelle Mache. Aside from our normal lineup, we had Good Morning La La Land, who was on your show.
We had Get Fit with Katie Austin, Vance Soto of the Ola Henriksen Spa, and Ali Levine of Stripped. Of course, we invited Lillian back to the studio and gave her the cover here.
Thanks for tuning in to This Week in Focus. I'm your host, Victoria Simone. Jez, thanks for helping me out. Bye-bye.
I'm Josie Moye, co-host of Good Morning La La Land, America's first live streaming daily talk show with one of my associate producers, Victoria Simone.
Hey girl, what happened this week in La La Land?
In case you missed us live, in La La Land on Monday, we got a fashion pass and we had 138 water with some of Maxim's finest. Tuesday was Vance Soto, owner of the Ola Henriksen Salon, and we got fit with Katie Austin. On Wednesday, we were lights, camera, action with Erin Alexander, and on Thursday, it was an incredible honor to have Lillian Garcia, who graces the cover of Focus magazine, here in studio. What? Friday, we got stripped with Ali Levine, and we got a look into some of the LA's top restaurants with Tammy Saffron of LA Chefs.
Yes.
It was a great week in La La Land.
Bye-bye.
Live from Los Angeles, welcome back to Good Morning La La Land. Happy Valentine's Day. The show is all about love, and we have a very special box full of love, some of the things we love most, from Bogavia, and the creator is here in the studio. Good morning, Allison.
Good morning.
So it's so incredible that we get to partner with Allison with this box and give back, love back to California. Tell us a little bit about what's in the box.
So we curated this special box, California Loves box, with all of Good Morning La La Land's favorite Bogavia products. So we have the softening lip balm for those kissable Valentine's lips, the exfoliating facial scrub, the midnight repair oil, the elasticity body oil, and the deep conditioning hair treatment. So what we did, we wanted to do something really special for Good Morning La La Land. So it's a retail value of $159, and we're selling it for $120. But the beautiful thing about this California Love box is that
the full retail profit, which is $60, is going to be donated to the American Red Cross to help the families affected by the wildfires and mudslides. So we want to show our California love with everything that Good Morning La La Land loves about Bogavia. So it's really easy. It's all through the iWorldFundraising.org, which is a revolutionary online fundraising program where you can purchase the box directly there, and the full retail profit will go right to the designated recipient. It's a really revolutionary fundraising program that my family started, and you can also go to iWorldFundraising.org and you can make a direct donation through this program that we have going for Good Morning La La Land directly to the fundraiser of choice as well. So it's really, really neat. You could shop the other brands that have partnered with iWorldFundraising.org, like Roberto Coin, Free People, Mackenzie Child. So it's really fantastic. Plus, you're going to get to enjoy all your Bogavia products that make all of you guys at Good Morning La La Land look so gorgeous.
Allison, I have a question for you. How are you spending your Valentine's Day?
I am spending my Valentine's Day doing facials at Erewhon Venice.
So all night? You're going to be there all night? No date after?
No date after.
Okay, so all the men go on down to Venice.
Yes, 6:30 to 9, and you get a free Bogavia facial, and you get to experience that midnight repair oil that I know you guys love so much. I'll be using that in the facials. That's our award-winning product, and definitely our most loved. And you'll get that glowing skin for whatever you're going to do afterwards.
Nice. Thank you so much. We look forward to coming back and diving more into it in a little bit. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
They're not going to show up at Erewhon. They're going to already DM number
right?
4. That's a smart one.
Slide into a
No, like I know
DM.
that's gonna be. That's gonna be packed.
Right?
Take numbers, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I love that. So today is Valentine's Day, and I know that this can be like all things in life, it can be an amazing day or it can be a real crippling day for people, right?
choose.
It can be, it is a source of a lot of glory and a lot of pain, a lot of suffering. So we want to talk about how to have the best Valentine's Day ever, right?
Okay, that's a tall
So
order.
let's
Let me
do
hear it.
this.
Let me hear it.
There is so much pressure around that. Like, how to have the best Valentine's Day ever? It's like, I just want to have a good day every day. Why does this have to be like the best one ever?
Right?
true.
Well, as Emerson said, write it on your heart that every day is the best day of the year.
Game on.
Every day is
Game
the
on.
best day. So whether it be
Yeah.
Valentine's Day or another day, this should be the best day of your life.
I'd say I
right now,
generally
right
feel
here.
that way. Generally. Do you generally feel that way? I feel like most days are,
Well,
is it.
I mean, I started off with a rose, I got cupcakes, chocolates. Like, this is already the best
That's a
day.
good day.
Bogavia,
Right?
it doesn't get better.
Right? So we did have 2 people. We've had actually a lot of people reaching out. We have Facebook messages. We have all kinds of things. I did want to read 2 of the questions. One was from Anna from Utah, because I have a lot of Utah people because I used to have a home in Park City, Utah. And she writes, every year I dread Valentine's Day. I start to get down days before and end up alone again. Please send prayers. Secondly, Greg, I don't know where he's from, he said, my wife always has high expectations for Valentine's Day. I feel like a monkey trying to perform. How can I shift her mindset to realize that it's just another commercial holidays for businesses to make money? So in addressing both of those questions, I want to talk about kind of these 3 things, okay? So number 1 thing is to decide, it's a decision. To decide no matter what, whether you're single, whether you're married, no matter if you're going to a big dinner party or not or whatever it is, it's a decision, right?
Yeah.
We know this through positive psychology.
choose your mood, man. That's, the way I feel about it, and I can understand that stress and anxiety. I went through that for a long time, always feeling like you have to perform. And, a lot of that is, yes, it's imposed by other people, but a lot of that is also self-imposed. So you can find ways to have a fantastic Valentine's Day without this performative feel to it, and I think that's part of the key. Convincing the other person of that, totally different story. That's years. I wouldn't even go there.
Right?
Yeah.
Can't control somebody else.
Yeah,
or
I would not try to control their
yourself,
thoughts or
right?
feelings.
So number 2 is shift your mind from thinking how you can get love to how you can give love, right? So, even this gentleman out there, even if it's important to his wife that Valentine's is a big thing, maybe just consider that's important to her, even though, because it's hard to shift somebody from those expectations.
It is, absolutely. And it also comes back to, I think, like love languages. And we talked about that before. Everyone has different love languages. Some people understand love or they feel love when they're given things. Some people feel love or understand love through quality time. And so you really want to understand your partners or your friends or whoever it is, their love language. Because if you give them quality time but they're really looking for a gift, they don't feel loved.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? And finally is love the one you're with. So whether it be you or another or others, like make love to life, basically. Love the one you're with.
Yeah.
So
well, the source
I
of
love
all,
you guys.
That's right. That's right. Love the one that's in front of you. You don't
Right?
know how long life will last. I mean,
That's
it could be
right.
the last person you ever see, or the last, you might be the last person they ever see. And so if you're not loving the people you're with, what are you doing? You're just
Right?
wasting your time.
That's the only expectation I put on this day as I've gotten older, is that I just wanted to make every action out of love today. Every decision out of love, every conversation out of love. Not out of fear, not out of a place of expectation, but just from my part, my own responsibility, act out of love today.
It's the most powerful energy you can possibly channel, love, right? It's the most powerful energy. And for me, and I completely agree with you, Jazz, I think self-love is the source of all other love. And so to the great extent, I think we need to make sure that we're full inside before we try to give somebody something that we don't have.
Well, and we started the show with Pink Lipstick, right? Sophie Rose's new song. And it's really about, loving herself. So she put on that pink lipstick that her ex didn't like, and she put on those pants he said were too tight. And she loves herself now. And I think there's something so powerful about that, because you're never going to get the love you really want from somebody else unless you love yourself first.
Amen to that, for sure. I mean, I think confidence is one of the most attractive and sexy qualities possible. I remember meeting a woman. She was a couple years older than me and very well known, popular in the
A famous, by the way.
famous person. I try to not say that word. It sounds and what's interesting is I remember when I met her, I said, what are you up to Friday? She's like, I'm going to the movie. I'm like, oh, cool. And she's like, do you want to go? I said, oh, well, yeah. aren't you going with somebody? She's like, no, I go to the movies all by myself all the time. And I take myself to dinner all the time, and I love it. And I remember thinking, wow, that's profound. Why don't we treat ourselves and do the things for ourselves that we want other people to do for us?
Right.
Right? It's just...
So you can take yourself on a date or make a little bath and, have a romantic evening with yourself.
Just come to Erewhon.
I did that one year. I took myself to Applebee's. Yeah. I was living in Michigan at the time, and it was I was in college, and I was doing Valentine's Day by myself, and I had the appetizer, I had the wine, I had like the 4-course meal at Applebee's, and it was so empowering. I was the only one there by myself. I felt super awkward, but I walked out of there feeling like I was a queen of the world.
It's true. Being single sucks. You only get to do whatever you want, whenever you want.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, it's the best thing ever.
Best thing ever. Tonight, I'm like, candles, bath time, chocolates. I'm just going to love on myself
Just
today.
love on yourself, Jess. I love that.
Yeah, what are you guys doing? What do you have planned?
I love on myself, too. I like that. Yeah.
We're hanging in. We're not going out. I do love Valentine's Day, and I think it's a great day to do, whatever it is that year. I do think that the restaurants sometimes hype it up a bit, and so it's a great night. I'm actually cooking. So I'm going to cook.
What are you making?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm going to go to the grocery store after, 5 o'clock-ish and go see whatever is speaking to me.
Oh, I love it. Okay.
You can always do celebrate the holiday not on the holiday too.
Right.
I know a lot of people do that. It's like, okay, this is the week of love, so every restaurant in town is booked tonight, but go tomorrow night.
My son's flying in Friday. I'm going to take him on a hot date,
Where are you taking them?
Honestly, I usually always take them to the same place because I have the favorite. I love Petite Four up on Sunset. One of my favorite places. I don't know why. Because I feel like I get to see people driving by, and I don't know why. I just feel like it's so LA.
Erin's trying to get her son to fall in love with LA.
He's already fallen in love with LA.
Okay, good.
He's actually going with his cousin up to Silicon Valley on Sunday and coming back because they've got business up there. So he's trying to make the move to LA. So
let me take your son now.
You need to take him out.
I'll take care of him. I'm sure he moves here. I promise.
Right?
Yeah.
He didn't like it at first, but he's fallen in love with LA for sure.
It's an easy place to fall in love with.
So let's take a little break, and we're going to talk about falling in love, right? So I do invite everybody to take a look at their life, and if you aren't in love with your life, it's a great day to go within, maybe do some contemplation, some journaling, meditation, whatever that is for you, and think about what you do love. And do that. It may be art, it may be dance, it may be, starting a new business, it may be finding your soulmate, whatever that is for you.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a person. It can be anything that you love.
Right?
Absolutely.
So, I love you guys.
I love you too.
I love you, man.
Back.
Stay tuned.
I am your host and producer, Alex Worley, filming inside Focus TV's West Hollywood studio. Welcome to Empowerista, a show dedicated to highlighting female trailblazers and empowering you to turn your barriers into breakthroughs.
Hey guys, I'm Amy Paprath.
And I'm Justin Walter.
And this is What's Good, the show that's dedicated to positive, uplifting stories from all over the globe.
Welcome to Good Morning La La Land. I'm Dr. Erin.
I'm Rob Mack.
And I'm Jessa Moye.
And we're making history as the first live streaming daily talk show.
This is where all kinds of shit happens.
Monday through Friday, we are going to be streaming to you live, Los Angeles, at 9 a.m. Pacific time on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
Hi everyone, welcome to the Alyssa Goodman Show. So Kelly, welcome.
Thank you for having me, Alyssa. This is so fun.
I know.
What's up, Rose girls? I'm Jessica Carroll. Today we're gonna have so much fun because we have fitness personality Katie Austin.
Hey,
we're
thanks for having me on.
Cheers.
Katie
Austin.
I love it. It
Cheers.
feels like a Saturday.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Millennial Life. I'm your host, Laura Odegaard, and today we are joined by the very beautiful former Miss California and now a TV host, Natasha Martinez. I'm so happy that you're here.
I'm so excited to be here. Thanks for having
me. Of course.
You are tuning in to Slay with Rachel McCourt, and I have a fabulous guest,
In studio with me is Liza Glukoff. She's just been named executive producer of programming at Awesomeness TV. I mean, no big deal, but huge. Hi.
Thank you. Hi.
Are we so excited right now?
We are so excited.
I mean, we have roses, we have perfect lighting, we've got some Spa Girl vodka in case we get a little crazy.
Hey, Dr. Erin here, teaching universal law and spiritual truth, having a conscious conversation in the heart of Hollywood. And I'm honored to have the guest today, who is Christina Pascucci, who is amazing. Thank you so much.
Oh, it's an honor to be here with you. I so appreciate it.
Hi, I'm Jenna Barnett with Millennial Mom on Focus TV. And today I have Jennifer Yen here today to chat with me about all things mom related. So you actually started your career as an actress and you were on the very famous TV series Power Rangers, right?
Yes, I used to fight them as my first career.
You're watching Beige Bay TV. It's fitness expert and your Beige Bay Edwina Chia. Ladies and genticles, Tiffany Angulo, thank you for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
Yes. You know, you're my Beige Bay of the week, not only because of your nationality, but because you just seem like the girl who does it all.
Hi everybody, I'm Allie Landry and welcome to Reshape TV. I have created an online platform, reshapelive.com and Reshape TV, to provide a place where women can learn from the very best resources for those of us who are striving to reshape our lives and live an optimal, healthy lifestyle.
Hey LA, I'm Gwen Lane with the LA Girl, and I'm here with Liz Hernandez, former TV host at Access Hollywood and now the founder of Wordiful. So excited to hear more about that. Liz, thank you so much for being here today.
Hi Gwen, thanks for having me.
Hi everyone, it's Michelle Gillette, life coach and host of the Spotlight series on Focus TV. And joining us today is our dear friend, Shalini Videra.
And thank you for having me.
Of course.
I'm so happy to be here.
You're the perfect person to be here because we love anything that is, women helping other women, women empowering other women.
Hi, I'm Janet Gunn here with Focus TV for my segment of Fearless Females. And today I interview Doriana Richmond. You're gonna love listening to Doriana. Not only is she beautiful, but she's so heartfelt and she has created this amazing jewelry line called Stone Symbol. Hi.
Oh, thank you for that introduction.
Yeah,
Wow.
of course. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Hi, and welcome to Everyday Game Changers, a show that features people giving back to their community. I'm your host, Annalise Getz, and today we are joined by Rolanda Watts. Rolanda is a stand-up comedian, she's an actress, she's a television personality, and she is a philanthropist, which is why she's here today. So thank you for joining us, Rolanda.
Thank you for having me. A joy to be here.
Today on Moms Matter, we're going to talk about money, 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 something that we all struggle with and we need help with, and that's why we have the fabulous Winnie Sun, who's here with us today.
Aw, thank you.
Thank you so much. I know you've been on MSNBC and Forbes, and you are the money expert.
Hey everyone, welcome back to a new magical episode of Soul Reboot. I am your host, Allison Charles. Please welcome and meet this powerful divine queen whose name is Daphne Wayans. I am so happy to be here with you.
I'm so honored to be here. Live from Los Angeles, welcome back to Good Morning La La Land. Happy Valentine's Day. On this day of love, we welcomed one of our favorite girls, Allison Marie Ugerso, back to the studio.
Gorgeous.
Thank you.
Women.
Thanks, guys.
We want to talk to you about love and dating and all that stuff. We hear you're really having all the different signs and all that good stuff.
I do have to say that is my specialty. Only through the use of some apps and online resources.
God, he's a front for
right?
the closet spiritualist that you are.
She's got love with the great organic products nailed down, so she's like, now let me figure out my everything else.
Okay, so give us a download.
Well, since I'm a Taurus, this is what I'm meant to do. You know, beauty and love, and to get love, you need to, smell great, I
Yes.
think, right?
That's how you won't get any complaints.
It's silky
Smelling
smooth
good.
skin, but yeah, no, I think it's so important to everyone like just knows their sun sign typically, but like we were talking at dinner the other night.
Yeah.
You need to know your moon and your rising, and there's so many others. So I actually just discovered this awesome new app, CoStar. CoStar. And you just need to know your exact time of birth, and it'll calculate everything, and it breaks it down so amazingly. And then you just get to know yourself better. And then there's a really cool thing too that you could find your compatibility with your friends too. So you could send them the link to it, and then you could see how you match up.
So what does it say?
Friends.
So what does it say about you when you got this app and you like? What did you learn about yourself?
Well, I kind of had already known it already. No, just
No.
kidding. I didn't tell this. Just that. Well, the one cool thing is that it broke down your Venus sign, which is your love sign, and how you like kind of navigate love. So you should download the app today to find out your Venus sign.
So how do you navigate? How do you navigate?
That I guess that I just need. God, I should have memorized it. That I like to. It actually said that it's through because my Venus sign is also in Taurus, so I have a lot of Taurus influence in mine, and I guess I need to express myself through love, through creativity, which is really neat. So.
How has having all this information and all this research you've done about yourself and your sign affected the way you approach relationships?
Question.
Well, I think that I just have this feeling that you have to really know yourself. Like I am patient to find true love because I feel like I really need to know myself really well.
Yeah.
And like, how am I going to really be in love with someone if I don't really know myself? Because you're only going to attract the right you're the expert at this.
You were doing great.
That was funny.
You were doing
I'm
just
still
fine.
learning, but I
Yeah.
feel like a part of it is really getting to know yourself. So I think it's really neat knowing all your different astrological signs to figure that out. But I need to be schooled by you.
Yeah, you did the schooling just now. It's incredible that you say that, and that has been my experience too, is that the better you know yourself, the better you're able to connect with other people. And because you're connecting with them from a place of purity, not from a place of ego or from a place of confusion, right? And I remember reading something recently when we were talking about this, that when you get in a relationship, often you think of it as just two people, right? But there's always the person that you think you are, the person you think they are, that's two people, and then they have the same thing going on, so you've got like 4 personalities involved. It's no wonder it's so complex.
I thought it was just because I was a Gemini.
No, apparently it's deeper than that. So yeah, this is why these apps can be so helpful. It's so interesting.
But don't you feel like astrology is interesting? I don't study it, so I'm not. I really believe that a lot of the magnetism that happens, sometimes it's because it's completing things. Like we have limiting beliefs and we have like stories like someone needs to be abandoned or someone needs to, whatever it is, and we pull in those specific characters in our life to complete those kind of limiting soul beliefs. And so when you get past that, my experience is that dynamic kind of is different than we used to experience it. It's not so fast, fiery. It's a little bit more like and they found that in relationships that the slower the start, the better they are long term versus those fast, furious flames.
That's really interesting. And so there's a website I love. We calculated the other night.
Yeah.
It's alabe.com, ALABE.com. And the analysis that gives you, it also gives you your node. And your node gives you insight into past lives and like previous karma that's playing out now.
What's your node?
So you have, I don't know the exact specifics of it, just that you have a node, a south node and a north node. And it's astrology for the soul. So kind of like what you were talking about, like what you're bringing in from past things, or like maybe knowing your node.
It's like a spiritual pole, right? It's like your North Pole and your South Pole of where you are spiritually and in those lives, right? So it's really interesting thing. You are truly a boss babe, right? I mean, you've created this incredible business. You are hustling. You are, bi-coastal. Has it been difficult for you to balance relationships, business? I mean, because that's really hard, especially for women who are doing it for themselves.
I think, well, because my rising Sagittarius, I'm like in search of the ideal. So I haven't found, like I'm still searching for it, but it hasn't been difficult with everything that I'm doing because, I don't know, I think love just comes to you when you're ready. Maybe I haven't been
Are you ready?
I'm ready now. I don't know why. Well, we've got a rose for you. Do you want to just say your rose?
That's right. You're very welcome. Happy Valentine's Day.
Two of our favorite singles are right here.
I don't know. Going crazy.
She's just looking for acknowledgement.
But do you think this? Do you think the ideal? Because I think for many years in my life, I think many women can relate to that. We were looking for the ideal, and in that, we never are truly satisfied. Do you think that that's a sabotage, maybe, looking for the ideal? Or do you think that we should all stay dreamers and believe that there is that one that's going to come in and swoop us up?
Erin's the queen of a loaded question.
That's good. Well, I think that just so long as you're never settling, I guess. I just don't ever want to settle.
And what does settling mean?
Great question. Just selling yourself short. Just if you really want something, if you really feel like, I don't know, but I get it.
Just like something that you're inspired at some level, like you're not.
Yeah, I just want something that really makes me feel good. So, you know, like.
Yeah.
Does that?
Such a great question. And, you know,
that is a really good question, and maybe I do sabotage myself. I don't know.
I know I do.
It's interesting because I know from just research, one of the best things you can possibly do in terms of finding love is, of course, to be loved, but beyond that is choosing someone who's as happy or happier than you. Because what essentially love really is it's not any different from happiness. When the happiness is inside and it's just contained inside, we call it happiness. When it's sort of flooding outside, we call it love. So when you share your happiness with other people, we call that love. And so ideally, it would be two happy individuals in a relationship, and the other person wouldn't make you happy. They would only enhance the happiness that you already felt, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then the question is never, you can never settle because you're, deeply happy.
I have a question then, because sometimes there's a difference between settling and compromising, and I feel like there has to be some level of compromise in relationships, or does there?
So I just watched this expert this morning as a YouTube, because sometimes I'm like, I have 10 minutes while I'm getting ready, I'm going to watch something, because I'm like.
Be productive.
So they said there's a study of 2,000 relationships, and they said there's two primary things that are needed in a relationship to work. And for the man, he needs respect, and for the woman, she needs to feel like she's loved. So basically, like, because we can have upsets or have like, feeling like we're compromising or doing whatever, but we have to respect the man. If we don't respect them, and this is traditional, so look, there's all type of relationships. So I'm not saying man, woman, transgender, bi, whatever, it doesn't matter. But at some level, our cultural beliefs are that a man needs to be respected, no matter what, even how bad arguments get, and the woman needs to feel like she's loved, no matter what.
That's interesting. I can see that. I can see how it would work the other way too, right? So many women feel not respected in a relationship, even though they know that they're loved.
So Rob, as the expert,
I'm not sure.
What do we need to do in our pursuits of love?
I really think of love like I think of it as being a rain cloud. Like you want to fill yourself with as much peace, happiness, joy, and self-love as humanly possible until you get to the point where you indiscriminately flood people with it, and you can't help it. And you're not doing it because you're trying to get something back, and you're not doing it because you're trying to accomplish something through it or get to some end game. You're doing it because it's so nice to relieve yourself of the burden of having all this happiness inside, And so if you just do that, you can simplify the whole process, take everybody else out of the equation, and then they just enhance the happiness by receiving the love you have to give to them.
But I'm going to play devil's advocate on that.
Go.
Because I think sometimes that dark side comes out, like after we've been dating for a few months or whatever, all of a sudden that dark side comes out of everybody, and everyone's like, crazy, you're crazy, or he's like, dark sometimes. It's like, that's when I think that we really start to learn real love is, can you see my dark side? Can you see my day when I feel like crap? Can you see that side and love me still? Because it's all great when I'm happy. Anyone can love you that time.
No, well, it's not about you being happy. So if I'm the lover, I'm the one that's happy. And whether you're happy or not, is irrelevant to me, because in my happiness, I'm only seeing the best in you. I'm only focusing on my favorite parts of you. I'm only focusing on the best of you. So you can have your crazy day, but if I'm centered and I'm at peace and I'm happy, I love you nonetheless.
I love that it's raining today.
It is raining today. It's a good metaphor, right?
Yeah, it's really perfect.
Totally.
Yeah.
It's something with our north or south.
I have a question for you, Allison. So I would imagine a man comes into your life or whoever, and they're like, wow, this woman's really up to some serious. I mean, not only are you creating incredible products, but you're creating products that are giving back through non-profit. Like, could be intimidating for somebody to look at your life.
Well, I would hope not. I hope that they are doing something just as creative and like I want to be with someone passionate. So I think that I hope that they'll see it as just like, and I think because of the respect thing, like I really want to be with someone too that I respect and I'm really proud of, and I want them to be proud of me and respect me. And so I think that like this is me. So like he's gonna love me because of this.
It's a great way to make your standards a little higher. Like, this is what I'm up to. If you can't handle it, then
and my test too is like if he likes my product. That's also kind of how I feel.
What you have to do is remove the label, and then you give him like the midnight repair oil, but you don't tell him it's from you.
What do you think of this? We were all at dinner the other night, and somebody asked for chapstick, and Rob literally pulled out Bogavia.
Right? You have no idea how happy things like
I used your conditioner in the sauna also. I forgot last night while I was in there for one of the hours, I put the conditioner on. Is that okay?
Yes, that's a really awesome way to do it for sure. And like everything in the box too are like very romantic products. So you get like the super, silky soft skin, the hair that you could run your fingers through because the deep conditioning hair treatment detangles like none other.
And also it's great for shaving your legs.
Yes, so true. So true.
Body oil would be great for a massage. You don't have to give a gift. Just use your hands.
Right?
That's dope. You said something really interesting too, Jess, and I love that you highlighted a use for the. You said I use Bogavia for me time. And
I do.
Yeah.
And it's been so incredible to be able to have something that I really like and respect. Oh, look at that.
Look at that.
Who's that?
Who is that person?
Who's that flame goddess? She's a chef turned beauty guru right there.
Right? I love it. So
it's incredible. Wow. Yeah, but I love that. I love being able to take time for myself with things that I love and knowing that I'm really loving on myself. They're organic products. There's no parabens or mineral oils, and they're vegan. Thank you for making something that's so conscious in a way that I can really enjoy that and have peace about what I'm using.
Definitely. In that time, that's how romance starts. Like in those, when you're taking that time for yourself, like that's when it all, because it's such a mental thing too. Like you need that time to be enjoying, like when you're using all the products, it just sets the stage for everything to
It's
follow
almost like a
afterwards.
meditation, right? Because I'm not great at meditation, but I'm great at showering. And then I'm like, now I have all this product. I have to take my time and be conscious about it and think about it. I'm having a love affair with Bogavia, let's be honest. I'm coming clean about it right now.
Thank you.
So interesting. We talked about Osho before as a spiritual teacher, and one of the things, he wrote a book called From Sex to Superconsciousness, and the whole point was to begin to be more conscious around the ways in which you connect with people, and that you can use things like Bogavia or something like that, and of course this wasn't around at the time, but you can use things like that to help ritualize the experience that you have with other people so that it becomes a deeper, more connecting sort of spiritual experience.
That was so pretty. Ritualize the experience you have with people.
Yes.
Wow.
I love
That's
that.
really cool.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's a whole book right there.
Yeah.
So we're running out of time. So let's tell us a little bit about how they can find these boxes.
Yes.
What it contributes to.
Okay, so you could go right to Bogavia Instagram. There's a link in the bio that's going to take you right to shop this. So the retail value is $159. You're getting it for $120, and the full retail profit, $60, is going to the fundraising efforts to help the families affected by the California wildfires and mudslides. So it's super easy. Just go to Bogavia Instagram. If you also go to bogavia.com, there's a really nice website on there too that'll take you to this. Or you could go to iWorldFundraising.org, and you can also set up your own charity for anything you want to do. And it's zero fee. It's so easy. It's beautiful, and you can shop incredible products.
I love
and thank you guys for helping us to do something so special on Valentine's to help other people and to like show our love for California.
Of course. Oh, I love this little poem. It says, "Roses are red, violets are blue. This beauty box was made just for you. It was made just for us."
Well,
and Good Morning, La La Land.
Thank you so much for all your love that you've put into all your work, and you're just you're really loving, amazing, beautiful inside and out. So thank you so much for being a part of our family. Thank you so much for all your work. And you guys, if you want to desire to give back and love the world in some way by giving through nonprofits and treating yourself to some fantastic, highly recommended products, go check it out. So we'll be right back.
And facials. Welcome to the Focus TV studios in West Hollywood. I'm Jessamine Moyer, host of the Focus TV network show, LA Unscripted, and co-host of America's first live streaming talk show, Good Morning, La La Land. This is the Focus Magazine preview show and an exclusive sneak peek. Today, I have the privilege to announce the March 2018 issue of Focus Magazine, and we're calling it the Influence issue, featuring amazing personalities making a difference in our local communities. On the cover, we have singer-songwriter and host of Chasing Glory podcast, Lillian Garcia. I had the extreme honor of both interviewing her and writing a feature for the magazine on Lillian. She's truly an influencer on so many levels. Joining her on the cover is my spiritual influencer and co-host of Good Morning, La La Land, Dr. Erin Haskell. And with her is a true professor of influence, Amanda Russell. Also featured in this issue, we have the constructional chef, Scott Harris, executive chef from the Four Seasons Hotel right here in Beverly Hills, Byron Thomas, and two members of the Focus TV family and dynamic duo of lifestyle influence, Janet Gunn and Melissa Myers. Also in this issue, we feature Lauren Everts, the founder of the Skinny Confidential, hello gorgeous, and the candle makers Elise Fratto and Maylene Weber of Leone Candeli, which is of course right over there. And Cynthia Abbey Naked, who I interviewed for my show LA Unscripted, and she is the founder of a great piece of functional jewelry from the Coley Collective. We also have a celebrity chef, Serena Poon, and her new product, Just Add Water, in a series of 4 mom influencers from our millennial mom herself, host Jenna Barnett. It's all influence, influence, influence in this issue of Focus Magazine. Get your copy today on newsstands or online, and be sure to watch our companion video features as well, because we are the only magazine in the country providing a robust video complement to our print features. I'm Jessamine Moyer, coming to you from the Focus TV studios in West Hollywood. Thanks for watching.
Back live from Los Angeles, we are here with Sophie Rose. Look at your gorgeous outfit for Valentine's Day.
Perfect for the song.
We love the song.
Thank you.
It's so appropriate, and it comes out today.
Yes, I'm so excited. I've been like going crazy all last night and all this morning, just getting everything uploaded. I just put out a vertical video on YouTube on my way here in the car.
What is a vertical video?
Well, it's a new style of video. Instead of like landscape, it's vertical, so you can watch it on like a cell phone, and it'll be like fill the whole screen. So I did one of those for Pink Lipstick, and I'm like really excited for people to see it.
So how are you feeling? I mean, Pink Lipstick launches today. It's out in the world. How do you feel?
Yes, I'm really excited. It's been a long process. Like every time I make a song, I do everything. I did everything on this song and my last single, Two Young Lovers, by myself. So it's really exciting to get it out in the world and let people hear it, because for the last like few months making the song, it's just been me and like my closest group of friends and family that have heard it.
It's gotta be surreal, right?
Yeah, it's really amazing, and I'm excited to see the response.
Did you always want to be a singer?
Yes,
You
my
did?
whole life.
Your whole life?
Wow.
Wow. Did you ever think that you'd be in this place that you are now? Where you have a song coming out? And
Yeah, I mean, that was always the goal, and I've always dreamt really big, and I have bigger dreams than what's happening now, but I'm so excited about what's happening, and I couldn't be more grateful for it, so.
What keeps you motivated and inspired?
I don't know. I feel like my music has always been the most important thing to me, and just making really great music and being proud of what I do just keeps me going.
I mean, you've made a lot of music, over 500 songs.
That's incredible.
500!
That is incredible.
Thank you.
Wow, that's amazing.
Wow.
Did you come from a musical family or no?
No, my parents are both in finance, so nobody really knows where I got music. Like that, it was always something that came very naturally to me, but it wasn't anything in my family.
Oh, wow. Well, we would like to show a little sneak peek of your music video. Take
Yes,
a look.
Please.
I wear pink lipstick now. I know you never liked it, but hey, I've really liked it since we broke up. I'm doing fine all by myself. Don't put you on the highest shelf no more. Don't think of you before myself no more. And I love it, I love it. Feeling the best I ever felt. Without you here giving me hell right now. I know that story pretty well by now. And I hate it, I hate it. These days I go out in high heels and dance like no one can stop me. I stay up, watch all the shows you didn't think were funny. In the mornings I don't have to save you any coffee. And another thing, I wear pink lipstick now. I know you never liked it, but hey, I really liked it since we broke up. I wear tight dresses now. I know you always mention I don't need the attention, but hey, guess what? I think I'm old enough to know just how to dress and act and roll my eyes. No, I don't need you here to criticize what I'm doing. I do how I do it. These days I go out in high heels, take home anyone I want to. I don't ask permission and I'm never gonna have to, 'cause I'm not gonna let nobody treat me like you used to. I swear it's true. I wear pink lipstick now. I know you never liked it, but hey, I really liked it since we broke up. I wear tight dresses now. I know you always mention I don't need the attention, no. But hey, guess what? I don't wanna hear what you think now. I won't ever be who I was. I don't wanna hear what you think now, baby, because I wear pink lipstick now. I know you never liked it, but hey, I really liked it since we broke up. Since we broke up, I wear tight dresses now. I know you always mention I don't need the attention, no. And now we're done.
Oh, nice. So for me, the song represents, you know, we've all probably gone through breakup at some point in our life, and coming to that place where we're, you know, finding ourselves and finding our power within our love. Is that what it represents for you?
Yes, and I was inspired by the current like women's movement and feminism and the Me Too movement, and I feel like women's power is really important, and I think even just in your own personal relationship with someone or with yourself, it's really important to like discover what makes you happy and do that. So I wanted the song to represent everyone has felt this way about something at some point. So I think it's very relatable, and I'm just happy to share it.
And that's why we have on our pink lipstick now.
Right?
Right. What makes you happiest?
Oh my gosh, probably music and being with my family. My family is the most important thing to me. But other than that, music is what makes me happiest. Yes.
Do you have Valentine's Day plans?
It's actually my parents' anniversary, so we're going to celebrate that after this. And I'm happy to be here on Valentine's Day, and I'm happy that the song came out on Valentine's Day, and I'm just excited about that.
Truly is a day of love for you.
Yes,
it's a big branding around the show, your shirt, the day, the red, pink lipstick. It's all Valentine's related for sure.
Yes.
What would you say was the hardest thing about getting to where you are today? Like, you know, because I think lots of folks want to be singers or maybe they want to be actors, but I think, you know, they all have their challenges. What was the most challenging thing for you?
I think the most challenging thing is to keep believing in yourself through all the rejection, because there's a lot of rejection in the music business, and sometimes it feels like you doubt yourself. Like, I've doubted myself a lot, and it's not good to do that, obviously. So I think the hardest thing is just keeping the faith that things will happen.
Love it. So powerful.
Yeah.
Is that
Yes.
correct? And so how do you balance that? Do you go to traditional school?
No, so I graduated early through the test called the CHESP in California. So I've been doing online community college since I was 14, and I've been just focusing on music full time. And it has been difficult to balance that because I don't really have much else in my life other than my career. So it's very overwhelming when like things aren't going as planned, or bad things happen, or rejection happens, you know?
You need to take some time for yourself with some Bogavia. And
Yes.
love on yourself a little bit.
So I think my family really keeps me grounded and keeps me balanced, and that's the most important thing.
You come across like you have this huge mission. Like, I mean, so many, I mean, of course, there's many people that are very talented, very young, but it's like you have a mission. And I mean, do you feel like it's like something you just came into this lifetime with, or do you think there was a decision when you decided this, or what happened?
I am very focused and very determined, and I feel like I was born to do this, and that's why I am this way. It's just my personality, and I've always been this way about music. So it was never a decision that I made. It's just the way that I am.
Just love that, and I love that you've stayed true to that. I think for so many folks, they're challenged because they lose focus or lose, you know, on that when they're very young, and then it's hard for them to rediscover that when they're a little older.
Right.
So it's such you're so inspiring to hear you say that you stayed true to your calling.
Thank you.
Right. You have very, like, a lot of Queen Elizabeth energy about you. I'm feeling that energy for sure.
My psychic told me I was a princess in my past life, so that makes
Really?
sense.
Yes. Own that. So what would you say to any other young girls who are pursuing, you know, a career in music? What would be your advice to them?
I think it's just to believe in yourself 100% and do what makes you happy, because there's a lot of people in the music business that try to tell you what to do, especially as a young girl. And I've always struggled with that, because what I want to do and what other people want me to do are different things sometimes, but it's important to just stay true to yourself.
Well, that's the whole message behind pink lipstick,
Yes.
right? So
There you
stay
go.
true to you,
Right.
rock the pink lipstick, wear your tight dress now, and be you.
Yes, exactly. Hashtag pink lipstick. So we're out of time, so how can people find you? How can they find the song? All that good stuff. We have my notes, but...
You can find everything on SophieRose.com that has links to all my music and all my socials and everything, and my handle is Sophie Rose Music on all platforms.
Great.
Love it.
Well, looking forward to watching your journey. Holy cow. You're
Thank you so
definitely,
much.
You're someone to keep an eye on. So
Your
we're going
song
to be
is
watching
stuck
you.
in my head.
Right?
In the best way possible.
I'll be keeping on my
Yes.
pink lipstick.
Okay, we'll be right back, you guys. We're going to bring everyone back. We've got a little gift for you for Valentine's Day. So stay tuned.
And the reason they book me and keep me is because it's more than just training. It's just authentic. And so I think that's one thing I realized that I had my whole life was will. I'm so determined to get to where I want to go. I'm not going to let nothing stop me, not even myself. Right? And I try to tell my clients and people, it's all a mindset. You know, you got to really want it. They said, you can change anything, but before you change anything, you got to change it in your mind first. Just because I always say if it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you.
Welcome back to Good Morning La La Land. We have had a fantastic day today. full of love and great guests, so inspiring. I have a little special gift for everyone today.
Rob,
Since it is Valentine's Day. That's the beauty of not having a relationship, is that I can have relationships with everyone.
Thank you.
Oh, Rob,
that
you're
looks
so
amazing.
thoughtful.
I'm definitely
Oh,
going to
no.
have one of those for sure.
Thank you. You should have more than one. Otherwise, I'll eat like 12.
Rob, when did you learn to be such a gentleman?
My mom. She's constantly in my head. And the best way possible. She is really, I just hear saying, you should open that door for her, honey. And I just, you know, and so, and I would want someone to treat my mom and my sister that way too, you know, so for me it's constantly.
No, take your, take a strawberry.
Oh, no, it's okay, I'll hold it. It's fine. This is part of the thing, this is part of what we do. We hold it, yeah.
Well, we have a little other gift for you guys.
Thank you.
These are Karma
Thank you.
Army coins,
Wow.
and they are basically pay it forward coins. So you can give somebody a strawberry, whatever, a cup of tea, whatever, pay it forward, and give them the coins so that you can watch your butterfly effect go out to the world. There's a little number on the back, and you can go to the website and put in the stories around the coin, and you can watch it and see where
Which
it
will be
goes.
perfect because Allison can give her coin tonight when she does free facials at Erewhon in Venice with her Bogavia.
Yes.
You can pay it forward.
And Sophie can give her song, or her going out all day long because she's giving her song now all over the airwaves.
Thank you.
Yes.
Oh, it's incredible. Thank you all so much for being here, for sharing the love, for supporting Santa Barbara and giving back to the community. Make sure to go to bogavia.com to get more information. We are Good Morning LaLaLand, streaming to you live Monday through Friday on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and now on Twitter.
Right? It's going to be a great day. Have a great day, you guys.
I love
Happy
somebody.
Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
I'm actually allergic to strawberries.
I'm not going to.
You are? Yeah. How can you be addicted?
Holy smokes.
How is? I didn't know.
I really get food sensitivity. That and like I actually am not supposed to do lemon, which is
Really?
interesting too. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Oh my gosh.
But thank you.
Thank you so much, Cody. Rob. That was